Okay, so now that Yangchen got her past lives in check, and on top of that, she mastered the four elements, she was ready to go out and go for her first mission. And her first mission was a request from a king in a land called Tihashi, which is a shore city, aka shoreside city, aka it's right by the ocean. And she got word from the king saying that the fortune teller told him that great danger will befall the village. And great danger will befall that village that evening. Like, can you imagine what that fortune teller told him? Like, yo, whatever danger is coming towards this village is an avatar level threat. Call them now. Like, the king probably like, what? So when Yangchen arrived, of course, believing the fortune, because who would make up a fortune that serious? Yangchen looked over the cliff, waiting for imminent danger to come. And mind you, she's like 16 at this point, and she was ready to prove herself to be a great avatar.
How long I've been waiting for this. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself.
Okay, so Yangchen waited, and then waited, and then waited some more until it was past midnight. And everybody probably thought that the fortune teller was wrong. That's until Yangchen.
I just felt Sukuna's presence. What the hell is happening in Shibuya?
That's when this huge spirit came out of the ocean, and Yangchen felt just a large level of grief from this spirit. And she tried to appeal to this spirit's emotions, being very respectful, calling him the Great Spirit, and trying to find out who he was and why he was here, and why would he cause such tragedy to this town and city. Basically, Yangchen was being respectful and talking like this.
Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.
But little did Yangchen know, this spirit had pretty much only one thing in mind.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
And they was engaged in battle all night until daybreak. Eventually, Yangchen was able to find out who this spirit was. So when Yangchen learned who the spirit was, it was General Old Iron. And quick rundown, she found out why he was so upset. Basically, General Old Iron, he was the protector of a humanoid spirit named Lady Tianhai. But Lady Tianhai chose to separate herself from General Iron and protect that little shore city. And one night a year, she would, take human form and, walk around and see what the settlers built and stuff like that. And that was like her tradition, going into human form like one night a year. Then one night she met the city's prince. Then she gave up her immortality. Then they got together, and then she lived years with him. And when she died, General O'Iron was upset. And then fast forward, and that's why Yangchen felt an enormous level of grief coming from General O'Iron. Because the person that he wanted to protect died, and she just wasn't anybody. She was the city's protector, kind of like the Painted Lady. So in typical Yangchen fashion, she basically decided to Tono Jutsu General O'Iron. Because like she said, I can't allow you to just kill these citizens for her dying. But General O'Iron assumed the citizens of that town killed her. They didn't. She chose humanity and died. But General O'Iron was in full crash out mode, and Yangchen did what, she does best.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
So basically, Yangchen struck a deal with the spirit saying, yo, you can never raise up your armor as long as this civilization right here remains human civilization free. And Yangchen built a statue in honor of Lady Tianhai, as she made the promise that this land will return to its natural state, free of human civilization. And also a tradition once every year to prove that humans could preserve nature and protect it. It will be sacred to the air nomads. Like, nothing's going to happen to air nomads, right? After Yangchen made that sacred promise, everything was all good. Mission accomplished. Not too bad for an avatar that haven't turned 17 yet. But afterwards, the fight kind of, put the city in ruins. And also due to the promise that Yangchen made with General O'Iron, she has to help these people find a new place to live. And so she did. And it wasn't easy because she was losing some people to sickness and illness. And that's when our legendary manipulative goat came in. The goat of just deception, Yangchen. Because she started spreading rumors and stories left and right in order to find these people a home to stay. And it worked because governors were opening up their territories to these people. Because they want their services and residents that bad, especially from the rumors. So, good job, Yangchen, I guess. So now the mission was actually complete. And everything came to a somewhat peaceful resolution. So just like what I did with like the Yoon story, I'm gonna really like kind of speed through some of like the dull, like the filler type parts of her life, and really focus more on like the meaty topics. Ironically, I'm saying meaty, even though she's, doesn't eat meat. But in some books, they do say that some airbenders and air nomads do eat meat. So whatever, y'all get the joke. It was just, I mean, I know that Aang, he literally chose to, not eat meat, but whatever. Focus on what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna be focusing on the major events of Yangchen's life. I mean, she lived to be like over 150 years old. So yeah, I'm gonna have to speed through it a little bit. In the earlier parts of her years, she also came across another mission where she also had to deal with spiritual activity that was going on to other villages. For an avatar that neglected the spirits, she has a lot of issues that deals with spirits. So yeah, she had to deal with, that situation real quick. And Yang Chen was doing her typical avatar duty in regards to trying to write treaties and controlling things with peace. Until she realized this merchant group called the Zhangs had control over the international imports of the four nations. Well, scratch that. The Earth Kingdom, the Fire Nation, and the Water Tribe primarily. And Yang Chen was like, let's stop this. And when her and Boma was on tour in these different Shang cities, when she arrived at one, they assigned her protection. The type of protection that is very similar to Joe D from Ba Sing Se. And she immediately didn't trust them because it's like a city full of spies. And for nearly a month, she scouted the docks and realized that the Shang merchants were violating the terms that was originally set because they was failing to control the flow of traffic in its proper limits. So Yang Chen was like, okay, time to have a meeting with these Shang merchants. After she was due with her meeting with the Shangs, she came across being raided by a dude named Kavik, who was an errand runner. And Yang Chen herself caught him in the act, and she immediately screamed for the guards. But when the guards arrived, she wanted the intruder unharmed. They didn't listen. Reminder, Yang Chen, she didn't trust the guards. And when they defied her order, that was finally a reason that she had to fire them and say, get away from me, because y'all didn't follow my orders. But Kavik hit Yang Chen with the quickest sob story. Oh, I'm in poverty. My parents are dead.
My sister had a baby, and I took it over because she passed away, and then the baby lost its all the love that I see in that little guy's face. Makes it worth it in the end.
So Yang Chen gave him some money and sent him on his way. And immediately started tailing him on her glider. Just to come to find out, bro was lying. His parents are alive and all that stuff. But Yang Chen saw potential.
Hello, Zuko here.
And if you like that video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also let me know what you think the next video should be based off of. Because like I say at the end of all my videos, I read every comment and I make sure that y'all are heard. Because I'm trying to get to 50K by the end of the year, I would love to have your support and hear more about your ideas. I hope you're able to apply these words in your everyday life. And Lily, thanks for watching. Oh, and a reminder, drink water.
Perfection and power are overrated. I think you are very wise to choose happiness and love